Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. Check out trendhunter.com. Check it out. Yeah, you know what? Reason why I'm saying check it out, and you can check out similar sites. That's just one of them that follows upcoming trends. They have that site and others similar to it. They have systems to check out upcoming trends. They'll crunch a lot of numbers and everything. And if you go to Trend Hunter, they'll even provide you with a free report. Okay, what's the big thing coming up for 2022? And they'll do this every year. And it's surprising some of the stuff. I got the report and I was like, y'all talking about that? I wasn't even thinking about that, because it'll tell you, one, it'll tell you what's going on, what's coming up. Two, it'll give you an idea what type of business you can get into. And indeed, it can even give you an idea of something to look into. Because I'm going to tell you something now. I didn't realize, honestly, that this thing, content creator houses, influencer houses, was something becoming big. Now, my first thought when I heard that, I was like, what? All of a sudden, business bells start ticking off. I said, you know what? That's like an artist apartment or something. Or like if you get a big house. And I was thinking, like, I'm not big into, I wouldn't be big into renting a residential property, but I was like, And that's just one thing. And that was just something, I mean, I ain't heard about them before, but then I was like, oh, wait, this is supposed to be really big? And, you know, you see everything going on, and it can give you some ideas what to look into. And they break it down. I mean, they even different little subcultures and stuff, you know, because I'm going to tell you what, one of the smartest things to do is to jump on something early. It really is. One of the smartest things to do is to jump on something early before anybody has found out about it, anybody knew about it. And the reason why I say that is you put yourself in a position to really make a lot of money. Because imagine, okay, say you making money with your business or your career, you've been listening to Uncle Rom saying develop that savings. Now, just to be clear, I also never said that savings will make you rich, did I? Because some people might think, well, if I save up all this money, no, that'll take forever. That'll take, because the interest rates are ridiculous unless you can find some place with an aggressive interest rate. But that's another conversation. But you can use the money you save to jump into a business. Now, what if you checked out the trends, you say, hold up, wait a minute, that's something I'm into. Or they could be telling you about something that you haven't even thought about. So what do? You're like, oh, let me jump into that. It can also give you an idea of things to invest in. Say you're one of those people, you're into buying stocks or, investing into something, All right, so you're like, oh, let me see what's going on. And that's the thing. And it's like, and like I said, I've just mentioned just one site, giving them free advertising. But you know what? In all honesty, they gave me a free report. So fair exchange is no robbery. I love to say that. Fair exchange is no robbery. So they giving me something, I'll give them something. And actually have an associate. He actually he has a report as well, and he's studying it. He's a professional at financial advice and looking at trends. He's a professional. He's a professional. He gets paid to do this, so he's checking it out as well. And the thing is, it gives you an idea. It can give you an idea as to how to maneuver your business. It can give you an idea of maybe an area that you can get into. Like say there's some, you check out that report either there or someone else, and you say, oh, wait a minute. There's a little shop with that opening up. Like I give you a great example, the whole cannabis industry. And they start, that's getting big. That's getting real big. But think about when they first started legalizing not just medical marijuana, but legal marijuana. Somebody might not have thought about all the implications. But say you had one of those trends and you could see it beyond just, something to smoke or even chewables. Heck, chewables are there. But you actually, In fact, I seen something. You got people making clothes from cannabis. But see, when you get into the trends, they'll give you a deeper idea. They'll say, okay, this is what's coming up. This is what you can do with this. Like CBD. Nobody was really talking about that at first. Now you got that almost for anything. Edibles, clothing. I read a story about someone that had spaghetti sauce made from cannabis. Hey. Now that's some stuff to put in your spaghetti. So, and it's like, okay, it gives you an idea because sometimes we don't know what's coming. And I spoke about this last week. Sometimes like, what if Blockbuster had an idea how big streaming would be? They might still be in business. They might have jumped on it. And see, a lot of big businesses, they'll do just that. They'll read the report. In fact, they won't get the free one. They'll pay for the more comprehensive one. I mentioned that last week. They'll pay several $1,000s because they'll make several million. In fact, there was one report, I can't remember what it was, but the price a few years, maybe 10 years ago, was $20,000. So it might be $50,000 now. Shoot, maybe six figures, but some company will pay for it because it tells them what's coming. Indeed, that's even a business, really. Shoot, I haven't talked about business opportunities. If you're one of those people who can just read trends, read things that are coming, you can make a lot of money doing this. Seriously, think about that. If you're one of those people who just pay attention to stuff, like you could see stuff coming, you say, oh, wait a minute, people starting to get into this, this, and this. Think about how much money you can make doing this. Hey. But you know what? In the meantime, though, check it out. Look around, get a free report, especially if you're entrepreneurial. It might be something that touches your business. And even if you go through the free report or check it out the site, they ain't really talking about anything that's of interest. Well, check out another site. And if you still can't find anything, here's what it does for you. It lets you know. It lets you know what's coming because ultimately what's happening someplace else can affect you. And you never know. Like, even to this day, I pay attention to anything that could possibly affect YouTube videos. Like, I pay a little bit of attention to the whole metaverse thing. I pay a little bit of attention to it because I'm like, okay, it hasn't been a problem right now. But you never know when people might have to switch to virtual reality. So you pay attention to everything, all right? So anyway, y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.